Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Elevenses Escapes a little bit later than planned, just because we've had really, really busy mornings and we've had lots of appointments and all sorts going on. So, if you are catching this, my name's Paula Fern, and I'm coming to you live from Manchester in the UK, and I'm joined by Mahmouda Hill
Hiya.
and Daryl Gorman.
Hi.
Hello. I hope everybody is well. If you're catching this right now, please share. Give us a hashtag live. If you're catching this a little bit later on, give us a hashtag replay just so we know where you're at. So Happy New Year, first of all. Happy New Year, Mahmouda and Daryl.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
How's the beginning of the year been for you guys?
I've had COVID, but apart from that, it's brilliant.
Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, I wasn't really ill with it. I just had a head cold. That's all. So I've been feeling fine. But today is day 10, end of quarantine. I can go out and party.
Yay! Daryl, how have you found the start of 2022?
Mad busy. It's just so positive. Everything, just so many positive vibes flying around. It's just crazy. It's just such an uplift.
It's a special year. I feel like it's going to be a really special year. And I say positive stuff like that every year because I always want a good year. We always do, don't we? We always want a good year. But this year, I don't know, the vibe and just the energy of how I'm feeling. It's unlike any other year, any other new year. And I'm so excited because we've got all sorts going on with our travel club. Some people call it the Netflix of travel. I think that's a really good description. And we're going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that's happening and some of the places that we can go. We've got world tours, some of which have sold out, and we'll tell you why in just a moment. But I was just doing some work on another project to share with people because I see everywhere. I don't know if you guys are seeing the adverts now for travel. And they talk about the low deposit of £60 per person.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you for that. But if we look at a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 kids, if you're talking about £60 per person, you're talking about £240. Now, you can get started with what we do for almost half that, just around half of that as a deposit. And then you can pay monthly. And that comparison popped in my head before. And I thought, you know what? This is remarkable because we think £60 per person is an absolute bargain. It's a cinch, as some of those car adverts might say. We do it so much better. We do it so much more affordably than that. So, yes, ask us how we can do that.
With the £60 per person, don't you already have to choose where you want to go as well?
You do. You've got to have picked where you want to go, and we've got that. We've got so many options. You don't have to choose where you want to go straight off. You can put that deposit down. You know that you've got somewhere that you can go anywhere around the world, and you can go more than once as well. It's not just for one trip. So, yeah, it's it's exciting.
Yeah.
So, our world tours. I know we've talked amongst ourselves about the different world tours we're going to do, and we've got our eye on quite a few. One of them is Thailand that I looked at, and it's a cottage on the beach, I believe.
Yes.
You get breakfast and dinner.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I had a look at it before. You get breakfast and dinner, and it's sold out. It's sold out
within 7 days, and there was 2 options for that one.
It's sold out. There are other trips to Thailand, plenty of trips to Thailand, free trips to Thailand. This one, however, was $1 for 2 people, and you can pay a little bit extra to take a couple of kids with you if you choose to. That's why it's sold out, people. That's why. So it's fabulous because there's so much happening with our world tours and with our getaways and everything. So I don't know if have you seen that trip? Did you have a look at that?
I did have I must admit, I'm very, very sad. I have actually tabulated every single trip, how many points, how much extra on the end, how long it's for, whether it's breakfast or if it's fully inclusive, what. So I've got it all listed out. But last year we only had 14 in the whole year. We have got 14 in just March. So it took me quite a long time, and they're still adding. Hi, Gina. Nice to see you, darling. They're just adding all the time. So I have been told, Birdie might have told me, that the Thailand one, there's going to be even a better one.
Really?
Yeah, a nicer one than that. And I thought, really? Oh my God. So
generous. So generous.
Yeah.
So what, Daryl, I know you've got your eye on a few as well. Now I've looked at some of the prices, but I've not done full on comparisons, and that's something that I'm yet to do. Has anyone done a comparison of some of the world tours?
No.
We need to do that, Watch this space, because we'll share it on this page when we have done them, because the kind of savings are like 60, 70, 80% upwards, if not more. For $1 for one trip, you can imagine how much the percentage saving is.
Yeah. So there is no comparison to $1.
I know. And that $1 is for two people.
Yeah. Can't
So
even
in effect, it's 50 cents each. I'll go with that. Yes, please.
Yeah. Daryl, have you picked which New Orleans you want to go to? Because I know a few of us have looked at that, because there's a couple of months with New Orleans, but one of them you get 10,000 loyalty points back.
Wow. I haven't had a chance. Let me just say, I haven't had a chance to research them yet. I've looked at them, I've popped into them, but I haven't had a chance to look at what weeks and etc. I've looked at the prices, and that's as far as I've got, because I've just not had time.
I'll send you my table.
Yeah, share it. Share it.
It's very sad.
It's not sad. It's really helpful, to be honest. And Daryl's been very, very busy, because I know that her business is growing. Her business is growing substantially. Daryl has got a lot of special things coming. I know that you had business growth just before Christmas move, didn't you?
Yeah.
Daryl's having a surge right now. I'm having a surge right now. I've got a new member joining us from Mexico. She lives in the States, but she's originally from Mexico, which is fantastic. And Daryl's having that growth. And this is the thing with what we do. People say to me all the time, how can you be in travel and still make money? Because we're not travel agents. We do something much more special than that. And people can see that vision. So we're looking to the future. I always say this, we're looking to the future, which is the way you should be thinking about everything that you do. It's future planning. And if you're like us and look to the future, then you need to come and talk to us about how we plan our travel. Because everything, the savings that you've got, they carry over for a minimum of 2 years. But as long as you want them to be there, they are there for you. So it's not like you said, Moo, about the deposit thing for one trip. You've got less of a deposit to pay with us. It's not really a deposit, so it's like inverted commas, because it's not. But you'll pay less every single time, and then when you're booking your travel, you're getting thousands back. Like, I went for that 1 year. We travelled with the 4 kids, saved nearly £7,000 in 1 year. And
that's a lot of money.
It's happening everywhere. Isn't it? And I know that I listened to Todd as well not long ago, and he was telling us all about he's had a massive upsurge in his business as well, and it's the whole of our company is seeing the increase, because travel is something that people are desperate still to do, and now those shackles are coming off. It's like, yes, let's get this done, but let's save money while we're doing it, and then we can go on more trips.
Absolutely.
Yeah. People are booking like crazy at the moment, apparently. Not only for this year, but for the next 2 years.
Wow. Travel boom. They've been saying it all along, haven't they?
Boom.
Yeah. But the thing is, with us, you don't have to decide where you're going now. you can say, right, I'm a bit worried about traveling. I don't want to go till next year. Meanwhile, you're saving your points. So, like at the moment, I have 4,300 points. That's 4 trips that I can do. So that's like, wow, I love it. So you don't necessarily have to be going, oh, I want to travel tomorrow. Think about the future. Think where you're going sooner, in some time when you want to, when you're ready, when you feel safe, when you're excited about it. I'm already excited. I want to go somewhere in March. I don't know if you guys have heard about Coach D doing a Memphis Madness again, like she did last year. So
Yes.
I messaged her today saying, I want the details, please, when it's ready. So when she's got it all sorted, I want to go to Memphis in March.
Yeah, I've seen Coach D. That's she's doing that event again. It looks really, really good.
Yeah.
I would hope to go to that as well, but logistically, I'm not sure that I can, having the 4 kids and stuff. There's just so much for me to sort out, but it's not out of the realms of possibility. I'm law of attraction. I can put it out there and things will happen to put that back to me. So, all these things, all these possibilities. I was talking to someone about when they're going to travel, and I was talking about the testing and the different things. Let's talk about the bones of travel. You go to an airport. You've got certain restrictions you've got to follow for different countries. Every country is different. Always check their website of that country. We're reducing all of those restrictions in the UK. Those restrictions are coming right down. Daryl, you sent me some information about this. Tell us a bit more about that. It's getting easier to get out there. It's getting easier to travel. I was looking at our faithful Travel Weekly, and there's a piece in there that I'm going to just tell you really quickly. Fully vaccinated arrivals arrivals to the UK will no longer be required to self-isolate while awaiting PCR results, but will be able to take a rapid test. Now, the travel industry has been screaming for those rapid tests all across the board because it makes sense. The way that things are happening in this virus and this world that we're in right now, the way those tests were being carried out wasn't solving anything or helping anyone other than causing problems for travellers. And now they've reduced it right down. It's even easier to travel. Bear in mind that's for vaccinated travellers. If you're not vaccinated, come speak to me privately because that's something that I'm exploring on my own. So do speak to me separately, but that's for vaccinated travellers. It's easier to travel now than it has been over the past 2 years. And people are doing it. Just make sure you're saving your money as well, saving some cash.
In their droves, they're booking in their droves, like they've all been let out of a prison. I want to go here.
Yeah, I mean, last year I went to Dubai, I went to Tenerife, so I've been on planes. The airport's packed, the planes are being packed. So you're supposed to have a 2-meter gap when you're walking around shops, etc. On the plane, you're sat next to somebody.
Yeah,
I don't get it. Forget it. Just get on with life. Enjoy life.
Life is for living.
Yeah.
Life is for living. And I think that's a really good note to finish on because I know that we've got meetings for the rest of the day as well. Got meeting after meeting. I'm so excited. Normally that would fill me with like, oh my God, is it all going to be okay? I'm, got so much to do, but it doesn't now. It makes me excited because it means that there's so much happening for so many people, including those people that I'll be having meetings with. So I think that's a really good note to finish on it. And we're all from the same train of thought. Life is for living. Absolutely. Don't get stuck.
Yeah. Live it, enjoy it, and make memories with your friends, your loved ones. Life's too short.
See, finances can stop us from doing lots of things, but we're enabling people because finances don't need to. $1 for a trip, for a stay in Thailand. I mean, what can be better than that? We're so lucky. I'm so grateful. But thank you so much for hosting this, Mahmouda. Really appreciate it. Really like this restream, even though my volume on my phone, all my technology is just not my friend today. But yeah,
But we can hear you fine. There's no problem on this end. We can hear
I'm
you.
glad you can hear me. I can hear you. It's just like you're in a tunnel. It's my phone. So thank you, ladies. Is there anything that you'd like to add?
No. Hi, Christina. Yeah, just Happy New Year. Do something good today. Enjoy life. It's not about sitting at home and protecting yourself and doing all this. It's all about enjoying life, making memories, having a good time, and being with your loved ones. I think people are missing those hugs and seeing people. Enjoy life.
Definitely, definitely. Right. Well, thank you so much, ladies. It's so good to see you. And I will see you all very, very soon. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.